Tic-tac-toe is also known as noughts and crosses or X's and Os, depending on where you're from. The game is traditionally played on a 3x3 grid, although larger grids can be used to make the game more challenging. Because of its simplicity, tic-tac-toe is often used as an introduction to game theory and artificial intelligence. It is a good way to teach the concepts of strategy, tactics, and decision-making. There are only 255,168 possible ways to play tic-tac-toe, which makes it relatively easy to program a computer to play perfectly. In fact, a computer can always force a tie in tic-tac-toe, assuming both players play perfectly. Despite its simplicity, tic-tac-toe has been played for centuries, and variations of the game have been found in ancient Egypt and Rome. The game has a long history and its origins can be traced back to ancient Egypt, where similar games were played as far back as 1300 BCE. The modern version of tic-tac-toe is believed to have originated in the 19th century in the United States, and the game was often used as an educational tool for teaching children strategic thinking and logic skills. Tic-tac-toe is a solved game, which means that with perfect play, the game will always result in a tie. This is because there are only 3 possible outcomes: the first player wins, the second player wins, or the game ends in a tie. In some countries, including the UK, Australia, and New Zealand, the game is called noughts and crosses because players use noughts, circles, and crosses, X's to mark their moves on the game board. Tic-tac-toe has been used in various forms of media, including movies, TV shows, and even music videos. The game has also been adapted into different variations, such as 3D tic-tac-toe and tic-tac-toe with a larger game board. Tic-tac-toe is a very simple game, yet it has been proven to be NP-complete, which means that it can be used to solve many complex problems in computer science and mathematics. In some parts of the world, such as Japan and South Korea, a variation of tic-tac-toe called gamoku is played, where the objective is to get 5 in a row instead of 3. Tic-tac-toe has been the inspiration for many other games, including the popular game Connect 4, which is essentially a larger version of tic-tac-toe where players try to connect 4 pieces in a row instead of 3. Tic-tac-toe has been featured in many movies and TV shows, including the popular TV show The Big Bang Theory, where the character Sheldon Cooper is known for his love of the game. The game has also been used in psychology experiments to study decision-making and cognitive processes. Tic-tac-toe is one of the oldest games in human history, with evidence of the game being played in ancient Egypt over 3,500 years ago. The game has also been found in ancient Roman ruins, where people played it using pebbles and stones on a dirt floor. In addition to being a popular game for children, tic-tac-toe has also been used in education and artificial intelligence research. It is often used as a simple example of a game that can be solved using decision trees and game theory. The game has been adapted into many different variations and rule sets, including Ultimate Tic-Tac-Toe, which is a larger version of the game with 9 smaller tic-tac-toe boards that are connected together. Tic-tac-toe has also been used in art, including the famous painting Noughts and Crosses by Georges Braque, which depicts a game of tic-tac-toe using everyday objects like wine glasses and bottles.